She walked into her husband's wedding, and everything went wrong. I didn't just walk into a wedding. I walked into a room where everyone had already decided I was dead. I looked at the faces I had loved my whole life. My mother, my husband, my sister. But they didn't look at me with relief. They looked at me like a ghost that had stayed at the party too long. My hands were trembling, but I still took the microphone. And somehow, my voice was strong enough to silence the entire room. I told them the truth. The man standing at that altar was my husband, and the woman in white was my own blood. I waited for the shame, for the guilt, for someone to say I was right. But no one did. Mark didn't panic. He didn't even hesitate. He just smiled, like a man comforting a child who didn't understand reality. Then he took the microphone from my hands and destroyed me with a single story. He told them I was hallucinating. He told them we had been divorced for years. He told the world I was a sick woman who refused to let go of a life that was already over. And then came the final blow. My own mother stood up and chose his side. She called me sick. She said I didn't belong here, that I belonged in a hospital bed. I watched the room change. The whispers started. The stares shifted. I wasn't the victim anymore. I was the crazy ex-wife. That's when they appeared. Men in white. Not guests, not doctors. Something else. I tried to fight. I tried to scream. I tried to tell them I wasn't crazy, but no one was listening anymore. They were already closing in. These weren't men sent to save me. They were sent to erase me. My coat was ripped away, and underneath was a hospital gown. In that moment, I wasn't a wife anymore. I was just a problem. One of them pinned me down. Another stepped forward with a needle. Mark looked at the crowd and told them I was having an episode. Then he leaned close so only I could hear him. You should have stayed in bed, Elena. Now, you're going to stay locked up in a cage. I felt it, the needle sliding into my neck. My body went weak, my vision blurred. And just like that, I disappeared. And they all believed I was the one who was insane.